prison gangs on the lockout. Let's get to it. I never saw it. I sent bits and pieces of it because I saved it for now. So if I start crying or something, forgive me. If he starts telling and I get really mad, forgive me. Because I was asked to do these kind of shows, the bag, all that sound good. But I can't do that, bro. So let's get into it and let's see what Abner is saying, who I know as AB. Remember, he's AB. They used to call me OB. Our other friend was JB. And it went on like that. Facts. All B's. You already know why. Nah. Let's get it. Abner.
I'm a chaplain / ex-con. At the age of 18, I started with the Latin Kings. I did about 14 years of solid prison time.
Abner, come on up, man. Your mission will be to find out as much as you can about the gangs within our facility.
What's up, gringo?
Yo, my dude, son. What's up, gringo? What's up, gringo? Yo, AB's a funny dude, but listen, you see the way he walking, the way he carrying himself? From right there, from when I knew him, I could just tell he changed a lot. And I seen him not too long ago, and I think I posted that pic on my Instagram. And I'm looking for it, and I'm going to post it now probably somewhere in this video again. But anybody that knows me and knows AB and all of us knows that facts, I never lied. And there's nothing to, you know, glorify or whatever. To be proud of course, I'm proud of my dude and how far he's come in life. But I see all the comments and everybody like, bro, he looked like a bird. He looked like a punk. I would have did this. I would have did that. No, you wouldn't. In real time, you wouldn't. AB had like about 5 or 6 brothers, bro. And they all, anyway, you know what? I'm going to tell you about that. Let's get into this a little more. Off top, it's a little funny to me because it's somebody I know, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to get to telling, but we're going to find out right now. Facts. Leave in the comments what you think about this, if you want to see more content like this or not. Facts, because I'll stop immediately. And I'm only playing.
See what ink you got. Take your shirt off.
Yeah, I ain't got no six-pack, but I'm good. At the age of 18, I caught a charge for assault with a deadly weapon. And that's when I started experiencing the gang within the prison system.
Dude, I ain't got no six-pack, but I'm good, dude. Yo, my guy, yo, AB, you're crazy, son. Yo, AB said, dude. Yo, dude, leave in the comments if you peep that. If that didn't go like extra hard, and if you listening on headphones, on a phone, wherever you listening at, that went like, dude, holy snap. But he's not lying. At the age of 16, 18, whatever he said is facts. Like, whatever he said is facts. I remember AB coming down from Boston when he became king, right? When he became Land King. Facts. It was lit. He always had a crown in his back, which they're going to talk about it now. But he covered it. I seen it in real time. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it said ALKQN or Almighty Son. But I think he put Lord Knows Best or something like that on it now. I remember when I seen him when he came down. So he left the crown. You feel me? He left the crown. And I think he had like a crownlet with number 5. I think he still does have a big number 5 on his back, if I'm not mistaken. He had like a humongous number 5 on his back. If I remember well, facts. And it was talked about in my neighborhood when he first came down back from Boston, because he used to leave and come back to 44th Street. And my boy was like, yo, AB, what, put a big number. But listen, he was doing big things in Boston. I don't know his story because all the trolls wanted to hit me up and tell me about him in Boston and all that. I don't know about that. I heard way different. Facts. And my mans went up there from Brooklyn. Anyway, we're going to get into this. I got crazy stories on Abner. A lot, bro. Believe me.
Started with the Latin Kings.
You got shot before or what?
Yeah, that's a little souvenir. I got a couple of those. I mean,
So with a crown in the back.
5 puntos. Got 5 points on that bad boy.
Will that tattoo be linked to Latin Kings?
nah. Okay. Gold and black.
Yeah, it doesn't have the right colors, but the 5 points.
The real one is under it. The first time.
Yo, you heard him when he said, nah, that's gold and black. The real one is under it. You heard? Facts. He not even lying. I told you, you heard? But I'm just like, cause when I get off of here, I was going back and looking at certain parts, like in the beginning, cause I'm like, did I miss a part? But anyway, I didn't. And the little bit that I saw, I was already like, oh my God, bro. Should I play that? Let's get it, bro. But the real one is under it. I told you. I just wanted to say that real brief. Let's get to it because you know how this be with these type of shows. You gotta be. You already know if you make content, you gotta be clicking, you heard? Because if not, they're gonna click you. Boom. Let's get it, Abner.
I was 16 years old, and I knew what it was like to grab a weapon and watch an adult drop on the floor. I was a guy that you were gonna cross the street when you saw me. You were absolutely gonna cross the street when you saw me coming.
Yo, you see when he said, I was the type of guy, when he got to the part where he said, you was gonna cross the street when you saw me coming, right? He's not even lying, bro, on God. Like, this, in my hood, when we was growing up, we was younger, you wasn't gonna cross the street when you see him coming because we knew him. But when he started getting into king and all that, we all separated and everybody became king, you was gonna cross the street when you see him coming. A lot of other dudes would have crossed the street too when they seen him coming, but not my block. Like, we like, AB, like, you playing, bro, like, right? But when you know, he became a different type of animal, but he always had that in him because we would always, like, get into little fights in my hood, like, a lot of things, like, amongst boys, you know what I'm saying? And you knew, if you lived on 44th Street and if you watch and you know, like, you knew that you just wasn't gonna do something at AB and he wasn't gonna fight back. Like, you feel me? Like, you knew, like, he wasn't no slouch. And we grew up in a block where it was all a bunch of guys. And it's like, the ones that broke out, like, when you left the block, I mean, we was already getting demonized on the block. It just got worse. We started going to jail. Different things started happening. Life in the streets started taking this course on people, right? Different people chose different paths. We chose the path of the devil. Which path you gonna choose, though? Facts. You already know what you're watching, right? It's on the lockout. Let's get to it. Prison gangs.
My last time, I started evaluating myself and started seeing what I could do to help people. I became a certified chaplain and I serve other people. I'm kind of hesitant of going into the past and, you know, something resurrecting from my past, even if it's a thought.
That's super deep. You see how he said he's afraid of something resurrecting from his past, even if it's a feeling, a thought, or an emotion? Wow. Because oftentimes, I worked on change a few times. I stood off the streets for a minute, go back. That's why I never fully get squared up on dudes like, all right, I'm all in this, right? Because you never know when you're going to need the streets again. And some dudes, they went so square, they can't return back to Delaware. You know what I mean, right? You can't go back to the hood. Facts. So I never wanted to fully do that because I always been afraid of that. But also I think about that part where he said resurrecting from my past. It works like in a reverse type way. Like the times that I did work on a lot of change, like even right now, like, you know, you doing well and you get your life together and things like that. And then somebody you stuck up or robbed, right? Because I never used the mask. Boom! Just hit you. It be like that. And people be like, oh my God, Carmen, he had changed so much. I can't believe it. He was doing so good. Yeah, but you forgot. He was a little devil. So AB's done a lot of things for himself right now. Facts. Even has a book in Spanish called El Hijo de Pastor, the pastor's son, because his father was a pastor. It's facts. So let's check it out, though. You're talking too much, boy.
My son is good. I was not good. I was a savage. But I'm not that person anymore. So one of the reasons why I'm doing 60 days in is for me to give back. But at the same time, something might happen that might make me relapse.
He said, for years, my mother said I was good. I was not good. You heard? I could identify with that. Leave in the comments if you can too, because no matter what you do wrong in society, in the streets, whatever, a dude's mother, well, not all, but the majority would be like, you crazy, my son? Man, my son is he's doing great. Oh my God, he's going to college. He's changed. That's why you don't hardly see him. Oh, he's doing good. Está grande, está gordito. He's been eating a lot of rice and beans lately. So, or if you're black, he's eating a lot of oxtail. Let's get it. On the lockout. Yo, stop playing, bro. Why you gotta be so goofy, bro? Tighten up. Mind your business, bro. And have some humor, you heard? We all gonna die. You wanna die like that? Nah, I don't. I did that all my life. That's why I got wrinkles on my forehead from looking mean. Word, looking like the game.
Go ahead, turn around, put your hands on the hood of the car.
I've completed 5 years parole. It'll be almost 10 years that I've committed a crime. No violations, no police contact, nothing.
Yo, son is doing spectacular. He said about 10 years that he hasn't caught nothing. No police contact, no nothing. Jesus Christ. I'll be still trying to do good out here in the hood. I just got locked up recently. Shout out to you, AB, you heard? But the devil's still gripping us over here, you heard? Can't you see everything around me is red? The devil has a grip on us out in this piece of New York. You're doing great. Stay away from here, you heard? New York is cursed. You already know. Blicky. Gangs is messing up New York, right? Thanks to us, the older dudes from way back that bring them in here. We did great. No, you didn't. But it's not their fault. You know whose fault is it? The adaptment of other people's style. That's not New York. That's LA, all that. Keep that over there, you heard? We set trends. We New York. Stand up, New York, you heard? Don't let them come over here and do that. Facts. You talking too much, boy. Now I'm only playing. It's entertainment. Let's get it.
Pass.
Hands around your back.
But I have to be that person one more time.
Watch your head.
Walking into intake, it hits you that I'm an inmate.
Oh, that's deep. He said I'm walking into intake and it hits me. I'm an inmate. I'm alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. And though we're far away. Yo, that's deep though. That's deep. Because when you go through the intake and you get locked up and you on that bus going to Rikers, wherever, and they open that, boom, you be like, wow. So I could identify with that. Leave in the comments you could identify with that right there. I walked into intake and it hit me. Boom. I'm an inmate. That's crazy. Now in Rikers, just in case you ever thought about doing a crime right now, Poppy, slow down, bro. You can't even rock your clothes where they used to make you feel a little like you was free, you heard? It'd be like, hey, yo, put this jump on. You like, I got Scooby-Doo on them the last time I went through. I was like, Let's get it. You already know. Prison gangs on the lockout. Gang without the gangbang. You already know. We got options. Facts. You do too.
Tap it on the inbox here.
It's almost like a deja vu. And it's like, here we go again.
You want to take this? And then while you walk around, just keep your hands on your back, please. Out the door to the left.
You know I got something to say about that. My dude said it's almost like a deja vu. And it's like, here we go again. Facts. Gotta throw these on for that. So now it's almost like a deja vu. Here we go again. How many times we went through the island, upstate, wherever, and you like, wow, bro, I can't believe this. Here we go again, right? But during that process, that was gonna happen anyway, Poppy. Like what you thought, right? And I'm talking to you or whoever's going through these things in life, right? Like I don't know what we think, and I put myself, because I could be a bimbo a lot of the times, bro. Like a real knucklehead, P. Like what you thought was gonna happen. Because if we hustling, right? And it's different type of hustles, but I'm talking illegal hustles. If you don't go to jail today, if you don't go tomorrow, if you don't go the next day, hell, if you don't go for months or years, you lucky. The bottom line is you're gonna go. It's just a matter of when. When is your lucky lottery number gonna hit? Boom! Step on down. You're the next contestant on Rikers Island tonight. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. That if you ever in your life need a place to stay, jails all over the world, and especially Rikers Island here in New York, has a bed available for you 24/11. Never mind 7-11. Facts. Let's get it on the lockout. Huh?
Right when I'm walking in there, here comes two Hispanic guys in my face.
Yo, dude said, right when I'm walking in, here come two Hispanic dudes right in my face. Boom. 2 seconds, you heard? Let me tell you something about that. I could identify with that. You see, based on the fact that when I used to walk in a house on Rikers Island up north or anything, and no disrespect to my Spanish dudes, they'll come to me quick. And I'm not trying to show off or glorify. We never do that. I'm doing this in hopes that I could deter someone from even going that route, right? Because this could become your reality, boom, overnight. But check this out, what happened to me all the time. When a lot of dudes would be like, nah, that's guerra, you know, and still they would do it. They'll be like, yo, boom, vaya, Bori, what's up? You Boricua? I'm like, yeah, why, what up? What happened? You down with Soto del Rey or whatever? Yeah, what up? What happened? Gangsta Killer, whatever you was rapping at that time, you heard? Tiger Tribe, 2nd Division Lion Tribe, whatever. Maya, Mika, right? All them days, because we was around for all that, right? Arawak, you know, whatever you was, right? Bloodline, KMC, right? Whatever you want to scream out. The Bloods, Gangsta Killer, right? Me, I was doing the Lion, Tiger Tribe and all that, but as time went on, it went on to Gangsta Killer Kings. You already know. And then LKG, Bad Boys, everybody was repping all this other stuff, right? So you will be asked by some people once in a blue, like they stepped to and asked you if they didn't know you. It was rare that I got asked, but dudes always ask me about the Puerto Rican stuff, like where you from? You know what I'm saying? That's why I put this big flag right there so dudes can stop asking me. I didn't want to talk. I just be like, oh my God. These dudes got me sick. You feel me? So they'll be like, yo, come here, like chill with us, whatever. Sleep over here. This is where the Boricuas is at. I never did that. I'll be like, nah, I'm going to the back. If I see an empty bed by the blacks and all that, I want to go over there where the blacks is at. Facts. And that's what I would do. And those that been locked up with me will tell you, son ain't even lying. He stays sleeping by the Morenos back there. By the way, Moreno doesn't mean nothing wrong. Whoever told you that's a lie. That's these dudes amping things up to start their online cyber-banging war that they have within themselves, right? The word Moreno means nothing wrong. It's like them saying the Latino brother. Facts. Actually, it's meant in a like cool way, like from the heart, like a morenito or whatever, right? If it was something wrong with it, Akon named his album Negrito. Facts. And called him Morenito, all that. Look it up, bro. And if it was so wrong, how Big Pun got away with saying, Boricua, morena, Boricua, morena. It would have been banned, right? What are you talking about, bro? Stop that. You sound stupid, Joey. Right, Abner, let's get to it. War, you're bugging. You're all over the place. With a little sense, though. Yeah. Yo, subscribe. Hit like or dislike, you heard? It's free. It don't cost you a thing. It costs you something to hate. Pain. Facts. Yo, you could tell AB's used to bitten like in the East Coast and all that, right? Because he was like, yo, Latinos got the house, right? Like, he was around during that era too, like the era that we be talking about, like when everything was popping with the Bloods and all that. AB put in a lot of work. Super work, bro. Facts. He had dudes running. Facts. And his brothers are wild. He got a brother named Sammy. Shout out to Sammy. He was with me in Midstate. And he was with me in Midstate and in Riverview. When he was with me in Riverview, bro, the twins wanted to put his wig in the back of his head. Facts. Because he wouldn't listen. But being like, you know, I had pull. I'm not trying to show off or talk no extra information. But me and another dude from Harlem and Louis, it was the dude with the little Oreja, I think they used to call it. Oreja. I used to call him Oreja, playing around. He knows who he is. He's watching. He's around stage from 125th. Shout out to him, bro. I think it's Edgar or something like that, the twins' name. Anyway, nobody was doing that to him. In Midstate, the same thing. But when I left the house, his brother, which I left as third, right? When I left Midstate, I left his brother in charge. But why was that? I gave him a banger and all that. He wound up banging out my best buddy, bro. When I left, I went home. He banged son out. I heard son invited him to his, you know what I'm saying? SMD type situation. You on your own with that. But shout out to both of them, man. Like, wow, this was a long time ago, feds. I don't want you to come and casting over me. I think it's been, it was in the 2000 though, but I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. They did what they did. They got caught and all that. I guess, right? They're going to come tomorrow, casting over. That's a new thing, you heard? Casting over, Lord. Be careful. You can't say nothing no more online. Wow. Amazing.
Nervous, like anxious, like, man, this is only 1 minute walking through the door. So crazy, Chris, man.
Yo, you hear my boy? They saying their names, yo, Chris, Pito, Juanito, Marquito, Carlito. And he's like, what's up, AB, you heard? Gang, AB. Facts. Facts. Yo, when I told somebody that AB was gonna do the show, they was like, hey, I guess he could do that right now. You know, like he left the nation for Jesus, for God, right? Like that's one of the ways that you was able to leave. Everybody knows this, even the feds. You're not supposed to just leave without being involved in church. And you better be in church 24/7, like Hector el Father, boy. Facts. But anyway, just kidding, that's entertainment. Oh, you're not. Anyway, now listen. The thing is this. That I don't understand. I don't get dudes. AB, I guess, easy pass. I grew up with him. It's not supposed to be that way, but in my head, I'm like, bro, that's like your blood brother, like, right? I got more love for AB probably than my own blood brother because I haven't been around my blood brother in so many years. Facts. Like, if I see him right now, I'll probably just start crying, right? And all the thugness go away and hug him. Because whatever, at the end of the day, he's still your brother, right? Like, you feel like, bro, I didn't do nothing to you like that. Like, you feel me? Like, you're bugging out, kid. But besides that, right? He left for church to seek the Lord, right? And he's been doing exactly that. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he keeps it real with himself, but he's definitely into it hard. He is, his wife is, he's raising his kid to be the same way. I guess, not even I guess, it's just facts. That's what real kings do. But other dudes that left the fit, I used to look at it coming up like, you know why he's a coward? Because all the time while you was involved in it, like who you thought you was praying to, that's who you're supposed to be praying to, the higher power, Almighty Father, King of Kings, period. Most of these gangs have literature that is praising whatever their higher power is, not another man. But dudes are so not right in the brain that they think they were supposed to be praising another man the whole time. And the only man that they is said to praise there was whatever your higher power is. You're bugging out, dude. And again, this is for educational purposes only. Let's get it. On the lockout. Prison gangs. Abner.
You come in white. Doesn't matter what gang you belong to in the streets, you're white. If you come in black, and if you're a blood, a crip, or whatever, you're black. And if you're Hispanic, born in the United States, automatically.
You see, a lot of that has changed, I heard, in a lot of different countries and Cali and all that. They adapted more, like getting along with everybody, like not being segregated and all that. That's what I was told. Leave in the comments if you know anything about that, because times change. And if you don't change with the times, you're going to get left out. Look at war. Times change. I changed with the times. Last month, I was doing something else. This month, I'm doing something else. Then I'm doing something else. And every time I do something and other people start doing it, I do something else, right? Facts. You got to evolve with times, right? Because if not, you stay in the back. You know what I mean? Like these dudes that are still wearing humongous clothes, bro. Relax. You're going to take off and fly away with that big sweater. But anyway, I used to do that. But in New York, it's not like that. You don't got to fall in place. Like if you're white, you're Chicano, you're in Rikers Island, it never was like that. Well, not in the times I was going through in the 90s and all that, super early 90s. It was not like that, bro. Right now, it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like you probably fall in place with your gang, with your clique, and still in all, I will go into the houses. I'm gonna keep it real and say what's up to all my peoples, like yo, whatever it was, right? And what you would call you would call a gang that I was involved in, right? Because we're tubing it, right? So what I'm saying is, I hope you listening. So what I'm saying is, when I walk in, I used to be like, yo, what's poppin', King Love, I'm gonna Ray, whatever, right? But then I'll go to my peoples, which they were blood, Crips, Patrias, whatever. And I'm like, what's poppin', what's poppin'? And just because you was that don't mean that I gotta be with you 24 hours a day or even like you. I just respect your beliefs because we have the same beliefs. But if you's a bimbo, and I'm staying away from you. And even if you see me all day with a blood, because a lot of times I was hanging out with a lot of bloods that was real, that was into what we was into in the jail, running around wilding. But at the same time, they were my boys, but it made my people good too. And I didn't care because I felt like my people were good anyway, when the numbers was up or when the numbers was low. Because anybody that knows, like a lot of people on this online media thing do a lot of fronting because they don't want to give props to the dudes that was ringing their bing, 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 you feel me? Because this is their time to say their lies and bash the person that they felt had them not doing whatever they wanted to do, which was abuse other innocent inmates, humble people. But anyway, that's another video, bro. Let's just get, sorry, I get off track, bro. AB, 60 days in, Latin King member. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I heard he told on here. Do you think he did? I never seen it, bro. You guys are going to spoil the surprise for me and tell me in the comments. He told, right? I hope he didn't, bro, because I'm going to get on you, Abe.